Welcome back to the channel. I want to take a look, and already hitting the camera, I want to take a look at the Skrull 2-pack. Picked this up on clearance at my local Target. This is a very interesting 2-pack. I don't know why they chose these exact two Skrulls to do. I remember seeing everybody's opinions when this got revealed. What would that have been? Last year before? I don't even know. Whenever it was, Hasbro revealed them. Everybody had mixed opinions on them. Now, it is nice getting Skrulls. Even they're trying to do more Skrulls with that Giant Man HasLab. Even adding the Skrull head. So, yeah, I don't know. These are just interesting figures, interesting bodies. It honestly just seemed like they had extras of stuff at the warehouse. And we're kind of just like, put them out, basically. At the Spider-Woman first, see the Skrull head there. I actually think looks horrible. Pop that off, put on her normal head there. Then you just got your normal Spider-Woman. Paint on her, I think, looks alright. It's definitely better on her than on the other Skrull. For whatever reason, they did a lot better with her. The lines are a lot cleaner on her. But they reused an old sculpt, which I am not a fan too much of the sculpt. So, really, there's more head than I thought there would be, but not much. Arms go out. 360, swivel, single joints. Hands go in and out. Both hands do. I will mention that later. Torso, not much there. Legs go forward, back, swivel, double joints, and then the feet. So this is literally just basically a re-release of this figure. The paint might be darker than that original one. I thought the original one had brighter paint, but I could be wrong on that. So it honestly might just be the same exact figure. Besides that, accessories comes with a bunch of web effects that do plug into her arms. Those are kind of a pain to get in. Some fit in really nice, some don't. But when you get them in, they fall off easily. And the extra hands, lightning effects, I don't look bad. I don't know, whatever. We've seen them before. As comparison, here she is, besides the Thor I just recently reviewed, alongside the Destroyer who towers over her, MCU Kang. Do have the newer Spider-Woman, prefer this figure, even though I have some issues with that. And besides a McFarlane 7-inch figure. This is just a re-release. There's not much about it. Yeah, I don't know. I wish they used a different body, whatever. Obviously, wish there was a ton of other stuff different they did with this 2-pack. Yeah, whatever. It's the same figure we've seen before. At the next Skrull on the Hyperion body mold. Seen the body before. Was hoping they'd be done with this body, but, you know, they never are. There's some new parts to this. Now, I don't know the stuff it has here. I'm assuming, right, this is Iron Man Arc Reactor and Iron Man Gauntlet, if I'm right on that. This is Doctor Strange Cape, Black Bolt, not too sure. His accessories does not have much. Just an interchangeable set of arms. Again, Gauntlet and the 2 normal arms. These are just the basic Hyperion arms. And then we have a reuse of that bath from it's been a couple years, I think, from that Fantastic Four wave, just in green and black this time instead of the, I guess what it was, purple, or no, they did use it in clear. It wasn't even purple and black. They did this in clear for Invisible Woman. Articulation, the head, I don't know really what. Well, I guess we'll take the cape off, take the head off. I don't. So the torso, I guess, is all new. I just assumed they slapped the reactor there on it, but it's got the new cover on it that they sculpted over it. Looks like they just straight up sculpted it over, probably. But then, for whatever reason, they have this weird neck thing. I really don't know what the point that does, what the heck that does, so it's there. Putting the cape back on, pegs, and if I can even get it to, so the arms go out. Let's see, this one, really they're the same, hands go in and out, double joints, pins, but this one, the paint's kind of pretty rough. Paint missing there on the elbow, and wish that piece was red instead of green, whatever. The torso, back, forward, swivels, you know, similar to what we've seen. Let's go out, forward, back, swivel, double joints, swivel boot cut, and then the feet. So articulation, really nothing new. I will say though, I do like the sculpting they did on the Iron Man arm, but yeah, articulation, I'm still actually very surprised to see this torso has some new stuff on it, but yeah. About 90% Hyperion body reused from that. The paint, as I mentioned, on that arm there at least, it's a little rough. It's a little rough. Can't talk anymore. Can't even get the cape to stay on anymore. This cape gets in the way. It's just so freaking annoying. Paint in some spots looks good, but then there's other spots where some of this bluish color, blue-gray, coming off on the torso. The yellow smears onto the red of the cape. Like, there's just small spots like that where they mess it up. Whatever. You know, Marvel Legends. But some paint looks alright. Like, most of the black looks well done, but besides that, the paint looks a little rough. Same for really both of them. I wish, whether this is just my opinion, I think the original Skrull they did, I thought the green was a little darker. I wish it was a little bit darker. It's almost, they either need to just make it lighter or make it darker. It's like they're so in between that it almost looks off. I don't know. Not too big of a fan of the green, but I don't know. That's just me being picky. And for him, here he is besides that Thor, besides the MCU Kang, besides the Destroyer, besides if I can find it, yep, McFarlane figure. So pretty close to McFarlane figure. And then the Spider-Woman. So see their size there. You know what to expect from the 2-pack. Gang or just basic Samurai. There's a Skrull 2-pack. Probably was a not so much positive video. I mean, there's still some things I like about it. I picked it up on clearance, so I'm not going to complain too much for 2 new characters, for my shelf at least, but yeah, for this one would be 2, like, at least 1 new character for the shelf here, and kind of new if you do the Skrull. They're not that impressive, personally, but whatever, they're Skrulls. I'm not going to complain too much, so if you have them or going to pick them up, let me know what you think, but thanks for watching, stay tuned, and see you in the next one.